Bata bata, bata bata, bata box.
Turn it up.
I told you now.
Please.
You are worse than me.
Another year is ending. Shey you dey whine.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Battle Box Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes and comments and follows on our social media platforms at Battle Box. I'm your host, Brother Mike. Today we have our regular special co-host, Shope in the building.
As you all know, Shope is here now. Let's ready to get in and dive into this today's topic.
Yes, sir. Thank you again for being here, Shope. I really appreciate it. Always nice to see you, just to kick it, share with you. Love the vibe. Love it. Today we're going to be talking about love. We are in a series now of Relationship 101. Today we're going to talk about love. A lot of questions to ask about this, and I have my own opinions, but I'm not going to jump in first. I'll let you kind of lead the way, Shope. So right now, I think like a couple of questions we wanted to talk about is the different type of love. But now I want to talk about romantic love. So do people really fall in love? Can people fall out of love? And is love even real? Like, is love a thing? So I don't know. What's your thoughts? What's kind of your opinion? Just all out.
Well, you left, they say, if love is a thing, yes, it's a thing. Love is a
okay. I don't know.
Love is a thing. It's a feeling. It's driven by emotions, and once it's driven by emotions, you also have actions and these adjectives and everything that comes with it. Because when you feel that love towards someone, you are very loving that person beside yourself. So basically, let me go to a really good fundamental of love. Love is when you get to know yourself first and foremost. When you get to love your own self as an individual. When you know what true love is, to you to give that love back to someone else, you have to definitely love yourself. If mental about who you are and what you like and dislike, and what you can tolerate from someone else, and how to treat other people, or how to treat yourself. So you have to know that about yourself, what you like and what you don't like. So for you to share that with someone else, that interaction with another person, you have to know who you are and love yourself. So that's what love is. But love is emotion, like I said, and emotions tends to change over time, right? With the creation of actions and everything, and this and that, and this don't play. So love is never a long time process, but love can last forever, right?
Yeah, I feel like you are too much grammatical. You're blowing a lot of grammar. I mean, for me, I don't like to blow too much grammar. What I just think is that love is not real. Okay. I know that you said it's real, but so this is database based on research and based on science. In fact, they found out that love does not even occur in the heart. Right. Instead, love occurs in the brain.
Brain.
So love is just a feeling, I think, like getting angry, or I don't know, like getting anxious or getting excited. So it's not really like, I don't think it's
just like
go ahead.
Yeah, like I stated before, that it comes and goes because it's an emotion. So for you to keep on with that emotions for love for someone, you got to keep feeling that way, So you have to keep it going. You gotta,
I like that. You got to keep it going. That's a good one.
You have to learn how to love. So basically, when you love someone, you don't want to hold on to grudge, because
true.
The person would never do the same thing that you like over and over again. They are their own person as well. For you to even love them, you got to understand that you have to love who they are for you to fall in love with that person. If you love their characteristic, their true behavior, then you won't have no reason why not to still be in love with that person. Okay, because they're going to have their ups and downs. Things is not going to go the way they like it, so they're going to be different.
Life happens.
Lives happens, right? So, like we both say, is love is an action. Love is emotion. Okay, you can keep the love and the love life going and lighten up by doing romantic stuff. That's when the romantic stuff plays in love. That's when you buy them flowers, you buy them what they like, you write them notes and everything. As long as that person can receive it and give it back, it will keep going. If you both enjoy it, it can be one person or
everything.
Usually they always say the man have to do all this, right? But you have to be from both parties sharing the same thing. And love is not basically based on buying flowers, jewelries, buying cars or nothing like that. All those romantic factors. Love is also helping out in the household, cleaning. Those days, your man come from work, get his bath water running, get in a wet clothes or whatever, the sponges, whatever you got to wash himself, wash clothes and all that kind of stuff. Be romantic, smell good for your man, do good, dress good, all that kind of stuff for a woman aspect. But as for a man, the man has to cook sometimes, clean, and make sure the house is ready. Make sure, give some body rubs, massage, whatever it is, take a walk, go ride a bike, all kind of things like that. Go out to eat, plan a date, surprise one another, and do all the kind of stuff to keep it going. Let's keep the flame going.
So you're working on it. So are you agreeing with me then that love is not real? Because what you're saying right now is that it's something that you have to work on. What'd you say? Love
is an emotion. So emotions, love is not like it's a feeling that one feel at the moment, right? You can love someone and you can fall out of love at the same time that quickly. Like okay, let me say I fall in love with someone and I saw them do something stupid, so ridiculous, and I can't believe you just did that. Then I just fall that,
I know, but you're making it also sound like it's a one-time event. I think it's something that progress over time slowly.
Yeah, it progress if you keep it alive. You have to keep it like, keep participating. Both parties got to keep playing into it, right? But when you don't soul into your relationship, into your love life, it will just slowly, dies down.
Deteriorate. Yeah, so if you are sowing into it, we need to constantly sow into it. So, that can be a lot of work for some people.
Right. So when you're trying to let it dies down, and you're trying to build it back up again and do all this thing, become look like it is fake. The other person might see it as fake, he's not being genuine, but both of you have to play into this situation. Both of you have to come discuss. No matter if times get hard, you guys got to know, okay, this is what we're going through and this is what we need to do. Education is a very vital and a good virtue of when it comes to loving someone. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's just, for me, I feel like marriage is outdated and it's just kind of old, unless the spouses are willing to walk in it, like you said, walk in it and give stuff and, bend extra mile just to make it happen. But these days and age, most couples don't want to give that. Like I said earlier, they've scientifically proven that when someone is in love, they release all these hormones. They release oxytocin, dopamine, adrenaline. But it's kind of like, well, if love is in the brain, that means you can switch it on or off, which makes all this happy love at first sight. It kind of puts that, because anybody can be love at first sight.
But people like you say, love is from the heart, but the heart is just a muscle that just pumps blood. Everything that we feel and everything that we think of comes from your medulla oblongata, your brain.
Your brain,
yeah. So when we say you got to feel it in your heart really don't feel nothing.
You don't have to just a pumping device. Yeah.
Yeah, it just pump blows and make the oxygen in your body flows around and keep. So love is that feeling that you feel for someone, and it can last forever.
Someone special, yeah.
That person can do anything that productive, whatever. But if you have that genuine love for that person, it will be there and last forever. So that's one thing I love. Some people say love is not real. You can say that, right? You can say that, but
well, let me paraphrase that. Love is real, but in the context of what I discussed, is a romantic love, love 101. That's why I said, okay, that's very important. But if it's just not having that much pressure when it gets to you,
the romantic, sometimes people put too much pressure on themselves doing it. They want to be spending money on going on restaurants,
extra stuff, that they don't even need.
Buku flowers, something, hundreds and thousands of jewelries. No, that's not what it is. It's just a common things. Love is just a common thing. It's just a simple gift. You can go. You can go down to the grocery store and you see a nice fruit that you think your partner like. You buy it and bring it to their partner to eat because they like that. Or there's something simple. It's just a simple gift. It doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to elaborate.
Fabulous and those extravagant things. Just make it so. That's what love is. It's easy. You don't have to be over passionate about it. Well, you can be passionate about it, but it does the money and everything.
Smart about it is what you're saying.
Smart about it. Because you can give someone the whole world and they still might not even love you. You know? So it's not about the finance. If you find someone that genuinely love you for who you are, right? Then both of you can work things out. Like if she feel the same way like you do, you got to make sure that just not hard giving to you. Y'all both got to give to each other. Not just one giving, the other one just receiving.
It's a shared.
Yeah, the giver is going to get tired of giving and giving. So it doesn't matter if they give you something. If your partner give you something, you don't have to equal that. It doesn't have to be of the same giving. You got to give them back. You just got to give them something that
or give them in a different love language or in a different way. So it's not
language, yes. So
no, I love it. I agree with you. I still don't think you'll be able to convince me. I think it's it could be anybody. Yeah, anybody can fall in love with anybody. It's just timing where you are,
right?
Your situation in life, your place. What's going on around you and the people around you. And that's kind of, and then even the person you love now, you may somehow after some time, like you say, you don't work on it or you don't passionate about it. That relationship can die. Which, if it's real, then it shouldn't really die technically. You should always be there. You shouldn't need, but it does require a lot of work. Which,
right? If
you take that to things like happiness, for example, happiness is an emotion that comes and goes. And if you're happy, for example, you don't want people to ruin your happy mood. So sometimes you be like, I don't want to talk to that person. If I talk to them, they'll change the state of my mind.
Right.
So I do agree with you.
If your partner doesn't know when you open up to them and they use your openness and your vulnerabilities,
take advantage of you.
And you don't want to talk to them. But once you fall in love with someone, you guys get married. You got to know when you say, I'm all in. That means this is it. Like if you get married to someone, you're all in, this is it. Just because you're going to wake up that morning and realize that person don't put your shoes away when they come from work. They just take it from
stuff,
But when she sleep and she get out of bed, she has slob all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
When you use the bathroom, you don't put the toilet seat down.
All this kind of stuff that can start to cause someone start looking out the window. When you start looking out the window, you have one foot out. Then before you know, you find Kelechi, you find Yabo and everything looking attractive to you. And you destroy what you have. Yes, because you find the something different about that person that you're not married to.
But I hear you.
That was there, night is there. But once you devote yourself and says, okay, I'm all in this relationship no matter what, then you just tend to understand that that person gonna have their own
Fault.
faults, just like you have your.
Yeah. I mean, what you are describing is basically a partnership. We are describing is
Right.
a collaboration. We are describing is, I don't know, people just trying to do something together.
Right. You still love.
But it's love, but you could still do that without love. Most marriages exist. They're loveless marriages.
Yeah,
Right.
some people go into marriages with love. At the end of after a while, after 2 years or something, the love fade away.
Yeah, but if you look at all these, like a lot of Indians and people from the even some in the Middle East, like they have all these arranged marriages that don't have love in it.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about it, there are a lot of marriages that are loveless. What we're talking about is basically love. Like with love, is it real or is it not real?
You can say that, okay, arranged marriage, but at the end of the day, most of them, right, tend to fall in love. They tend to fall in love right after they become.
They get used to but the guy needs to have money. The guy needs to have a house. The guy needs to have a car. A lot of what if the guy don't have that, nobody's falling in love.
In traditions like that, not all of them have that. The men take care of
the
wives and everything and what they have. So it's basically the family already know what he had. So the family already told the wife about this is who he is, this is what he's doing, this is what they're going to take care of, blah blah blah. So
and they know the family too. That's from a good home. They know the wife, they know the parents. So that helps a little bit.
Go to it. The mom, the dad, we talk to her. So when she goes in there, all she knows is to be in love and take care of her husband.
Or try to, even though she doesn't have that love there.
Yes.
Try to.
Brought and raised by a family. They teach her to be a wife and a mother to her children and everything. So she basically, that's all they know because that's the tribe. That's what tribe does. And so the family also train the man, okay, and teaches the man how to be caring, loving, and providing to the wife and all and everything. So it kind of go both ways.
Yeah, so the only exception to my philosophy or my theory is that it's only possible to try to love yourself. Because if you can love yourself, then because of the amount of love you love for yourself, they can give love to others. So but still that love is more like for yourself, and then because it's very hard even to expect somebody to love you. It's a lot you're asking for them. Somebody that doesn't even love themselves, how can they love you? They don't know themselves. How can they love you? So it makes it very difficult to even ask, and love is a bit selfish. That love you're describing, right?
Right. Like I was saying, Brother Mike, if you love yourself, right, then you will know what to accept and what not to accept. So for you to someone and be with that someone, you have to know yourself and love yourself. So if you see something that's it's a red line, it's a red flag, whatever, and you know that's not
you
who you
take it.
That's what you want. It says the person I want to be with. So that's why they say love yourself first. Get to know yourself. Take a time out for yourself. So you can say, okay, if this person have this issue, will I be able to handle that? Is that something I'm good with? Is that something I can tolerate? But sometimes most of us, we go into a relationship thinking we can fix that person. Right?
I'm laughing,
like some of us, I'm gonna speak for a man aspect. I know women, says women are always trying to get into a relationship for trying to help the man to take care of
fix him and
stuff like that. But sometimes a man will see a damaged woman, right? A woman that's damaged mentally, emotionally, relationshiply, daddy issues, mama issue, whatever issues she and baggage she have, that mental issue most especially, it's one thing the men think, I can help her out and everything, and she is suicidal and talking about she has suicide problems and everything. But in your head, you think you can you help her with that situation. Then over time, she keep having that mental breakdown and everything. Then you talk to her like, well, you can help her, you can assist her, you can say, okay, we'll get assistance and everything, or you can be the one talking like that. So sometimes we think we are be able to
help the person and fix them,
because that episode keep coming, and sometimes they can blame those episodes on you, or they can blame it on the things that you have or the things that you're doing. So now you issue of their mental issue.
Hmm.
So everything is now you, the man, that says, okay, the woman says, I have mental issues, but you already know that. But now that relationship, she now sees you as the problem of a mental issue, which is in the
You
case
caused it. Yeah.
something here. In the case, it's something that's already happened to her long
Years
ago.
ago.
Right now, use the one cussing it, use the one flaring it up. Okay. That even to deal with you, but anytime she feels some certain way, she put it on you. If someone does something to her, she put it on you. If she feel disgusted by something in it, she put it on you. So that mental issue too that women sometimes bring into a relationship is kind of toxic to the man, because now the man's want to be blamed for that. Okay? But also, women got to understand they can't fix every man. They're meant to have those mental issues and everything, mental breakdown for the previous relationship, and then bring this baggage in there, and they're trying to help them. Sometimes this is a man has so many kids. It's okay. They will come in there trying to do this, and they find out, okay, every family is not the same. You can't say, okay, I grew up where I can come in this life. You already have kids. You want to make an adjustment to his whatever thing, and if it doesn't work with the way you are raised, the systematic you are raised, and you're trying to change his family, then you feel like, okay, this is not no.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Every family, you can't come into a family trying to change. You can come and observe it, implement some stuff, but every family, they're already building that.
It's unique, yeah.
Think that way. So every family is different. Not every family is equal to that, and every families have issues. No one is perfect. No families are.
No, I agree with you, and that's a lot to process, and I encourage you guys watching to go back and rewind it and just kind of make sure you get it, because I got a lot out of that.
We're just talking a little bit about the fallout of love in this segment right here.
Yeah,
you can fall out of love even though after you've done everything to get the woman. You got to do all this things to sustain her. If you don't, you could
keep it. Yeah.
Same thing goes with a woman. It's vice versa. If you cook good food all the time, when he comes home, you got to keep doing that because he expect that. You know,
you don't get spoiled.
Yeah, getting spoiled, and you as men too, you got to keep doing what you're doing the way you get it, because you're gonna expect that. You know, but sometimes the only tricky part about it is that if the person comes in a relationship, right, of thinking this is something else, then they came in there, even though when you're still doing that, right, all those things, buying the flowers, she might be looking elsewhere for something else because someone did something else that, you know, or
you're not the one doing it for her. Yeah,
someone, some woman with a big booty and big whatever thing. So you just distractions. So distractions we lose our sight of what we already have and start chasing tail.
Yeah, start chasing tail. Yeah. No, I mean, I appreciate it. I really, really do. As we kind of wrap up here, I think personally the points you made, they're very good. I still believe deep down that, you know, like love is real, but I still believe deep down that sometimes the only person you can love is yourself. You can't love somebody else when you don't love yourself, like you said. So you need to love yourself and be able to love yourself and be able to take care of yourself. Then you can love anybody else. And that is not really love what you have for anybody, because it's passing, it's fleets, it's going away. It comes and go. So that's more of like an emotional thing that sometimes you have to just curtail and say, okay, you know what? Put your feet on the ground and be real. Because you can't have Wari's first daughter, for example, and say, I love her, I want to. You just love her and say, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, like we say, love is emotion. Emotion is part of us.
Definitely. We are human beings and emotional creatures.
There's negative emotions and positive emotions. You got to decide which one you want to keep in your mind. It's because what you feed the brain is what you produce. Feed your mind that positive energy and positive emotions and everything. Start thinking positively and everything towards anything. It becomes part of you. So if you have negative emotions, always mad, being aggressive, don't take anyone's.
Don't listen.
Listen to anyone's advice, whatever. It's all about you. Then that's who you are. You become. You get angry. Any little things can make you snap, and you become destructive to yourself and people and those ones around you and your loved ones. So,
wow,
it's basically it's exactly what you feed your mind. So you can say love is not real because it's emotion, but it is real. Because
no. I mean, you can argue that it's real too. No.
Yeah, let me say for instance.
Yeah, different parts of you. People are different spaces in their life.
Let me say for instance, it's the same love you have for yourself. It's the same love you have for your seed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have love for your child, regardless what they do, regardless no matter what. So if you love your child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then if you know you were the woman that gave birth to that child, right? You have to still give that same woman, because that's the mother of your child now, your mother of your children.
Mm-hmm.
So out of that same love, you show that child of your seed.
Yeah, you to the mother, yeah. And vice versa too, the mother too.
But we got to understand that with women, when they have when they give birth to children, their emotion changes, everything changes because of what?
There's a new baby in, yeah.
After delivering the baby, what happened? This is post
okay, that's the postpartum, you know.
Postpartum, whatever.
Yeah, the postpartum, yeah. I think that's what it is.
Right. So a lot of women go through that experience in life. Then it becomes, that's where mostly men want a relationship get a little bit chaos. Like, you know, she start having kind of a short temper towards you and everything.
Snapping all the times, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, we got to wrap though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good topic.
It's a positive vibe. Let me say something. But love is great. Love is what God has blessed us with.
Most men, if you, I mean, they say men are hopeless romantic mostly. So some men do believe in love, and I think love is loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And if your seed is part of you, then obviously love yourself. But that other one that they're like, oh, this person must love me, that person must love me. I mean, I think it's like a lot of work, and sometimes it comes and goes. It's not there. Because people make mistakes and love someone that they're not compatible, or they love someone who's not financially stable, and then they now have to start struggling, and that's because of most divorces actually. So. So guys, let us know what you think. That's a lot to kind of process. That's a lot of conversation. That's a lot of things to talk about. So thank you so much, Chope. I really appreciate you being on here. If you guys have a question, you can send an email to info@batterbox.com. Thanks so much for being here, guys. And again, if you believe in love, keep loving. If you don't believe in love, just keep doing you and make sure you love yourself, though.
Right.
Cool. Thank you, guys, and have a good night. Bye now.
Bye.
Bata bata, bata bata, bata box.
Wow, bro. Did they catch me, man? You don't even know.
I know.
Did they catch me? I suppose don't sleep. I was like, I promised I was going to call you. And it's also good we catch up, What are you drinking? Like some warm-up liquor or what?
Yes,
I know you have to. Just, I got you,
Turn it up. I told you now.
You are worse than me.
Another year is ending. Shey, you dey whine me.